A victory, in my opinion. It's a victory that the White House cannot communicate with social media companies unless it's a matter of national security or criminal investigation, which I'm sure they're going to find a loophole. But, oh, and by the way, the cocaine that they found in the White House, me personally, I think that it's Hunter Biden's, and they're going to try to cover it up as best as they can in order to save him from going to prison and all that good stuff. But he's a fucking menace. He's a fucking piece of shit. And so is his dad, Joe Biden. They both need to be in fucking prison. Bottom fucking line.
This is on your side.
New details now on an astonishing ruling from a federal judge against several top officials in the Biden administration.
They are no longer allowed to communicate with social media companies at all unless there is a criminal or national security reason to do so. National correspondent Christine Frizzell now with the fallout from this case.
It was a stunning revelation last summer.
The FBI, I think, basically came to us, and some folks on the team, and was like, hey, just so you know, like, you should be on high alert.
From Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg to Twitter's former head of trust and safety, laying out multiple examples of back-channel communications between the federal government and big tech in regards to a story about Hunter Biden's laptop and information about the COVID-19 pandemic, which sometimes led to posts being taken down or restricted.
Yep.
Louisiana's Attorney General Jeff Landry, along with former Attorney General Eric Schmidt of Missouri, now a U.S. Senator, filed a lawsuit against the Biden administration
Good.
for violating the First Amendment.
Good.
What the government can do is, this administration can stand out there with the press secretary and say, hey, look, we believe X, Y, and Z. What they can't do then is threatening
Hell yeah.
social media companies to take down.
Republicans are the more smarter ones.
That's what they did here.
Guarantee you
A federal
that.
judge agreeing, now barring multiple federal agencies and several government officials from engaging in any communication of any kind with social media companies.
Good.
In his ruling this week, writing that during the COVID-19 pandemic, a period characterized by widespread doubt and uncertainty, the U.S. government seems to have assumed a role similar to an Orwellian ministry of truth.
Yep.
That widespread doubt and uncertainty, though,
Yep.
a top reason why the Biden administration says it got involved to provide information to these social media companies and to protect public health.
No.
About COVID-19
No.
is spreading faster than the virus itself.
If they find themselves infected with the coronavirus using Miracle Mineral Solution.
Social media platforms rife with people trying to make money off fake COVID cures, which could harm people. Top health officials arguing it was their job to protect them. In Washington, I'm Christine.
No, it wasn't.
A potential strike is looming for UPS workers.
It was their job to try to spread fear and panic amongst us. That's all it was. It was a fear campaign, spreading fear. Fear is like wildfire. It goes real fast. It burns everything up. That's what fear does, people. And the whole Biden administration just wanted to sell fear. Fear sells. Big time. It has a big financial incentive. That's what fear is.
And there's also a potential for an actor strike. Earlier this year, members of the Screen Actors
Pretty crazy that
voted to
they would just, I don't know why. See, and a lot of us were trying to speak the truth about everything going on in the last 3 years, and we were getting jailed. We were getting 30-day jails on Facebook. We were getting our posts stricken down. We were getting copyright strikes. Whole bunch of shit was going down. It still is going down, just not as much. And I'm pretty sure the cocaine that is in that room that they are supposed to lock their cell phones in, Hunter probably dropped it out of his pocket, and and it's just a matter of time. And I hope they fucking pin it on him because of his fucking drug history. And there's even other people saying the same thing too. So it's not just me saying it. It's hundreds of thousands of people that think the same exact thing. That he's the one that smuggled his shit in, or forgot about it, and they supposed to do a pat-down search no matter who it is. I would assume, right? Supposed to have some kind of detection system that can sniff the air and that can detect those little things. They even had them around the Union Station. These boxes with like these mushroom-shaped things on top of pipes, and it'd be like an air sniffer. They had one by the Vienna Metro outside, nonetheless, which is going to be sucking up all sorts of dirt and contaminants and ruin the chemical stuff that's in there. All that sniffing equipment is junk. Yeah, and I knew that as soon as I saw it outside too. It's all junk. I don't know if you guys saw that. I haven't seen them since. I'm pretty sure they took them out and they scrapped them because they're useless as a $2 bill, you know, or as a penny. So let's see what else we could find. I was literally just outside too, and all these bugs and shit were getting all flying around my hair and my face and everything. I had to rush in here quick. Yeah. But yeah, they're over there in the Yahoo building up on Rockville Pike. I'm actually not too far from there.
If you think the weather right now is boring, just wait an hour.
You know, this is actually very similar to what I've experienced down south growing up in Alabama. We have those afternoon storms. We're very close to the Gulf, so we have a lot of humidity, a lot of heat. Those little storms bubble up, and that's happening here. So a lot of heat and humidity. It's summertime. It's July. Those little storms bubble up, and they usually don't last long.
Which, thank goodness, that happens, right? Yes.
Right. So they bubble up, they do their thing, then they go back down and they chill out.
Yay! And it's clear outside, right? And we just saw that look at Reagan National Airport. Look good out there.
Yeah, I want to show another look.
Yeah, but it's really warm. You see the dew point? That is stifling right now.
And we are already starting to heat up. So about 30 minutes ago when I was talking about how it was looking outside with the rain-cooled air, it was
You could see the haze too.
We're already back into the 80s, 81, so we've added about 2 more degrees. The sun is out and the heat's cranking back up, and it is still very, very humid outside. But as far as the radar looks, those storms that we did have fizzling out, getting just a still image of the radar, a few light green, just a few light dots dotting the radar this afternoon. That's about it. And that's
we did have the storm because I was laying here on the couch and I heard the thunder. So
as long as they're in your neighborhood, like right there, Frederick, Maryland, is out. So if
I can
get outside, there are some things to note first. Number one, we are still code orange quality. But in the day,
I'm so sick of this shit.
Friday looking much better. Now, if you don't fall into that sensitive group for the air quality, young children, the elderly, those with respiratory issues, go ahead and get outside tonight. If you're trying to get outside, get out and about. Thursday, Friday, we will have rain, not going to be for everyone all day, but we could have some rain during the daylight hours. Saturday's rain chance looks to be during the second half of the day, so first half of the day you're free to get outside. Looking at the radar, looking at future weather, you can see that, okay, we may have a shower or two lingering, but after that, here's 9 o'clock, it's pretty much done for us. Maybe a few showers out toward the west, but for the DC and surrounding areas, we're clearing out our rain, but more rain will be on the way for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Best rain chance looks to be on Sunday, with the system that comes our way kind of stalls in the area, so pretty decent rain chance on Sunday. And I'm not just talking about one part of the day, but
oh my god, this really sucks, people. This sucks.
All day, numerous showers.
I don't go anywhere when it's hot like this. I really don't. I just stay here.
The heat continues.
I stay here.
It may not be in the 90s.
I may go out in the mornings, but that's it.
Still pretty hot there, especially when
it depends on what time I wake up and how I feel, you know.
Be something we continue to talk about. It's going to
got bit by a mosquito or something too out there.
July, and we'll continue to have that chance for those afternoon showers and storms.
Or at least it didn't say like 100 somewhere. We'll do we'll take it.
Please.
Humidity, we got it. We'll handle it.
That's it.
All right. Thanks to
All right here. Okay. All right, coming up, as we track more and more violent crimes in our area, we're focusing on a key piece of evidence for investigators. The I-Team shows us how courts are taking a harder look at what's been called the fingerprint of a gun, and how this could change the way that we prosecute these crimes.
Then, Dr. Charge, the accusations a former employee is making against a local medical professional.
Do you ever need a car ever again?
Think about that. This new study says that Washington, D.C. is one of the best places to not have a car. That's because we have plenty of other ways to get around. Things like Capital Bike Share. Of course, we have Metro, we have scooters. So do you...
Oh, I know where he's at. I know exactly where he's at. He's on the same side as Subway right there. That's I think it's I Street, 17th and I Street, I think it is. So, yeah, I used to live in DC on the streets, and it was not fun during the summertime. I'll tell you that. Summer 2012, 2013, 2014ish, 2015ish. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Whew. I'm never going to go back to doing that shit again. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, all right, I'll see you guys later.